solid way of just stopping that Ornoma over the top, right? And immediately just removes that non-conditional engage, and it's the only non-conditional engage that Team Heretics have. So I like this coming out. And again, you know, if Labrov can find those...
Very good scaling. Kind of like a double AD carry always kind of works. Labrov's not base. It's actually moved towards mid. BTO. Flash, hook, the miasma comes down. It means that BTO cannot flash.
With the general lack of wave clear on the side of BDS, it would pay pretty heavy dividends.
Punish it. They've got a flash hook on Northwest. Mercer's going to face check it. That should be a kill.
There's the hook. Mercer locked up. Cleanses away with Breath of Light, trying to get away, but Crownie diving in. Mercer down. Labrov, the second kill of the game. A bloodthirsty support, and the Inferno trigger in from Crownie. Flash away from Jankos. The Subjugate topping him up, but it won't be enough. The blades whirl, and Crownie claims his first kill of the series.
Yeah, really good from BDS.
The Dunk Master is around.
So Adam and Sheo will take the gold, split it between the two of them here. He has 30% of his team's damage. He has gold leads usually in the early game, not so much in this game as we see Adam caught out towards the top side. Evie is going to land the knockup. Flash away with the dominance. Adam tries to turn it back around, but Brittle into the knockup, into BTO, the kill of instinct. From
just going to look to give up this next dragon, play for Herald, the second one, and see what they can get out of it. There's the tower from Crownie.
It's one of the benefits of getting an early dragon.
In my personal opinion.
A little bit late. I think BTO maybe should have stayed around. Like you guys are talking about. Just make sure you get that.
Highlighted as well by our observers. It just means the kind of fight, I mean, like you were saying, Gabriel.
Hook onto Jankos, there's the knockup, and Jankos just deleted. The extra bush, the extra vision helping BDS out. Already the jungler test.
Not a lot of ultimates on Heretics, just the Kai'Sa, killer instinct.
A lot of damage though from BTO and Flacket if they can get in the right position. Adam flashes forward, lands the stun, the hook goes wide, but Crownie already gets the kill. Inferno trigger as well forward by Crownie. He's low, BTO kills him off with the killer instinct. And the Prey Seeker, Adam's still on the chase. Pings back to the Baron for BDS as Adam now has overstayed the Sterax proc, but he might fall as well as Heretics pushing further forward. But LeBron flashing in across the wall, the Hex Flash, and BTO pays for his greed with his life. Jankos back. Short range team. They're going to come towards the mid lane here, but the wave's still quite a way away. BDS will step forward. Adam tanks it. They do take the tower.
I didn't know that Daisy was Annie's sister. Like, that is... If you guys at home, if you don't know the lore of Ivern,
Fae. You know Fae in Dungeons & Dragons? They're just this like mysterious trickster people that live in the woods on the Nautilus. I will come back to the... You know how people say, oh, wouldn't it be a nice gift on his birthday to win?
No ult on the Nautilus. Saya still has ult. Just flip the Baron, try and get it down. Sheo has the flash.
So it is down to 2,500. The hook landing onto Ebby. The Baron low is secured by Jankos. Labrov jumping away. Inferno trigger in the middle of the bit from Crownie, but he doesn't have the damage. And now Heretics can open up. Adam out of the way. BTO going forward again. Instinct. And Heretics have absolutely flipped it on his head. BTO still chasing Adam down. He will escape. Nuke trying to get away as well, but BTO is supercharging. In looking
dice to the Cassio, but as the Baron dies, watch this Trundle passive, watch the HP. Already back up to half. Manages to get the ult off as well against them. They lack that hard engage. When the Nautilus ult is down, their only real way of engaging is walking in and hoping that they can get the Crownie S to stay next to Flacket.
Look at this angle from BTO.
Ebby's fighting up against Adam. Adam's going to be able to back away there. He has the hull breaker, but that's a bot. Fair flashes on Flacket, for example. They could play a little bit more cocky, but you don't really want to risk that. But Ebby's going to get a mid-tier too.
For that fight has potential pickle to Nuke.
BTO has ult. Smart Zhonya's.
Hook onto Flathead. Pops the Feather Storm Redemption coming down as well. The root of the Flathead, he goes golden for a second, but BDS are collapsing in on him, and he will fall. Meanwhile, Nuke trying to escape from the clutches of the BTO and Ebby. He'll go down as well. 1-for-1 trade across the map.
It's a split fight, isn't it? BDS pull the trigger top because Heretics tried to pull the trigger mid. 1-for-1, like you said. Jankos has the flash. He can try and get out here over the wall, and he is going to be able to do so. BTO got that mid-tier 3. It's going to fall to the minions. So they find a tower off the back of this, and they don't have to invest that many summons. They need to stun that Kai'Sa. BTO is so much of his team's damage here. They're going to give up the dragon. They don't have the setup or the vision to contest, but they have got a good angle to run towards the top side here and force BDS on a face check to his Baron. Adam uses the ultimate. He needs to flash forwards. He wants to fight.
Stun, knockup coming out from Ebby. He lands the corner of God. Force God, Flacket, low, Feather Storm, and Adam takes it. Crownie trying to dash around the Inferno trigger, the healing not enough. BTO pushing around the back of the fight as he manages to pick up 2. And now Nuke, Sheo, and Labrov are running for their lives. But Heretics do not want to let them escape. Labrov with a good hook away. The Prey Seeker.
He dived forwards, killed Crownie, killed Adam, and then he snipes off Labrov. 30 seconds, 25 seconds on the respawns. Can they look for an end? What a team fight from Heretics once again. Just calling the bluff.
Oh, wow.
Sheo, BTO. Sheo's so low already. BTO just absolutely bad.
Oh, my God.
And BTO is on an absolute...
You know, kind of, I feel like in response to it, they've just not been able to stop BTO from diving in. these past couple of fights, and now with the back.
40,000 damage in this game. Looking for this top tier 3 now is Heretics. They've got the poke, they've got the Baron. Heavy's on mid, buffing up the inhibitor creeps.
BTO currently sitting at 50% of his team's damage. 5-0. It's a pretty impressive number as BDS rocks back on their haunches. Heretics looking for the third inhibitor, often the death knell of a game. The nails in the coffin, you could say, as Heretics look to bury BDS in an early grave. Third inhibitor goes down. BDS will try to retreat, but they don't really have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
Void Seekers continue to hit from BTO. All of the Forge God. Emmy looking for the knockup. LeBron going back in with the hook. Death charge onto Mercer, but what can BDS do when it takes down one? Black had already fallen at him. Gonna answer in response though as Heretics find one for themselves. Emmy on the front line. Crowley trying to survive, but BTO godlike. And what a way for the Heretics to go. BTO just shredding through BDS. And they're looking to claim another victory. 1 game away from playoffs. 1 game away from locking Vitality out of season finals. BDS on the back foot as Heretics claim.
I'm concerned, lads, about the 2v2 and the 3v3 on the palm side for the Heretics perspective. I feel like it's so weighted towards BDS from the get-go that I feel like you have to kind of...
If he goes a bit too far forwards here, Ebby, and they do go for the dive.
Going to show. Shale waiting until the dive begins. Ebby auto-attacks, tags the tower, and immediately body slammed. He tries to slice and dice away. Has the flash across the wall, but Adam will flash to chase. The ghost still there. And Ebby will be the first casualty of game 2.
Is top dive a possibility? Ebby has the ultimate. They have no TP on VTO. Let's see if they can pull this one off. Adam can tank it, and then Dash kind of tank the stun.
Adam pops a Ragnarok. Ebby trying to dash away. Adam tanks it. Good call, the Meek, though. Another Ruthless Predator coming out as Ebby is able to survive. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know Olaf's general size, but it's bigger than a hatchet, at least, as the charm flashed away by Nuke. VTO going in with the Spirit Rush. Heretics were looking to collapse, and the lockup gonna come down. Explosive cast back, and Mercer shut out of the fight by BDS. They pick up their second of the game. Mercer's head on the chopping block. BDS gonna start up the punt.
It's always the supports.
It is. It's always the supports. BDS starting up.
Ebby can fight here.
Yeah,
Ebby fighting Adam. Ragnarok available for Adam. He'll use it. The slice and dice coming forward. Adam does get the shield back. Meanwhile, Mercer looking for an engage. Janko's going in as well. Ebby's gonna get a solo kill up towards the top side. Mercer was ignited, but he's still healthy enough to come back into the fight. BTO no open. Moonlight Vigil only hits onto one. The dragon starts to reset. 1,000 HP on it. Jankos looking for the skewer. Can't quite get in time, and he paid for it with his life. Lebrov falling low. No flash on him. He will fall as Mercer looks for the knockup. Basheo flashes away himself. In the end, a 1-for-1 trade in the Dragon Pit, but the Dragon going to be
that as well, the invulnerability.
Heretics didn't really have vision in the pit either. No flash. Forwarded out, no flash, as you say, on the Rob. Everfrost coming out from BTO. There's the root with the Gravitum, and Jankos secures his first kill of the game. Heretics finding a couple of these. The first tower of the game in the bottom lane. 1,500 gold lead for Heretics. Blackett looking for more, has the white gun, and that's 2.
Nah, I'm not sure if I can fight this without the ultimate. Let's say that he's still walking up a little bit.
Ebby looking for the flank here as well. Rifthold used in the mid lane. Nuke's going to be able to take the tier 1
flashed.
top lane. Ebby pushing forward. Adam flashed, as you say. Looks like BTO trying to spirit rush forward, looking for the charm. Flash away, but Crowny now played worlds as Ebby continues to chase in. Inferno Trigger being used as the knockup, but Mercer's massive. Crowny has to flash out to the back of it, but LeBron is caught in the middle of 5 members of Team Heretics, and it's another kill over to TH.
Bit of a weird fight there, because VTO initially ulted
The jungle now. Key target for Heretics.
Tower's gonna fall, Nuke's gonna push out top, he doesn't have the 0.3k gold. BDS contesting this midwave now. Can they contest this dragon? No, but can they contest the mid tier one and get that while the dragon's being taken? Yes. Wants to play afterwards though, because bot's being pushed in. Not a big wave for Ebby though. Won't be able to get the tower on this one. BDS, they force Baron and get the TP. They look kind of half committed to this.
Either in the back of the pit. So.
Yeah, they're not really committing. As long as Ebby doesn't play, he's playing a game of chicken, you know. BDS, they have to get this down to get the TP. Who blinks first? You're right, but BDS is getting so chunked. He's going to TP in now.
Jankos looking for it. Knock back. Explosive cast enough. Jankos. Blast cones on the spot. Meanwhile, down towards the bottom side. BTO is trying to fight off Crowny. Has to dash away from the Inferno Trigger. Jankos able to survive. They dash back in. The Inferno Trigger from Crowny is not enough. Isolated and shut out by Heretics. Alongside it, Blackhead will fall. 80 carry for 80 carry trade so far. BDS backing away. There's no ult. There's the TP as well. Adam tries to flash early, but Mercer's here to help out. Can just dash in, get the knocker. BTO for the cleanup. Will get his second kill of the game. 9 stacks now on his Medjais, and without a top.
And BDS can try and chunk them out. The first shock blast misses. Cask is now up for Shio. threatening the steal. How does Heretics stop the Gragas from getting into this pit?
Has to be Shio, right? Unless Labrov. Backside.
He's still onto Labrov. There's the knocker. There's the Everfrost. Explosive cast doesn't do much as Crowny. Now the next target, another charm from BTO. This man's on fine form, and he's in form for killing. BDS forced away. Sheo trying to get away from Jankos will get the slow, but BTO flash charm flashed away by the enemy Gragas. Blackhead on the flank though. No gun for the stun. Severum, Infernum, and Ebby flanking as well. Sheo, as you say, Kadril, not long for the world. Bereft of light, he rests in peace. If he hadn't popped the stopwatch, he'd be pushing up the daisies, but now he is as Ebby takes the kill.
Jankos invested the smite there though, so you can see on the right there, that was
going red buff? Oh, now he's passed back up towards the Baron.
They're giving this up. They're saying we can't fight this. Looks like it in their positioning, but Nuke has the blue, Labrov's finding a way in.
Ebby's going to catch out Adam. Adam does have the Ragnarok now. Ebby gets the stun. Ragnarok used by Adam, but he's already down to half HP. Baron secured by Heretics, and now the fight begins. Now they're fighting. It's way too late from BDS. They just walk into their deaths. And for an S-tier team, that was a D-tier play. As BDS are wiped by Heretics.
All over the place from BDS. Crowny's walking bot, then they're fighting, and Team Heretics just eat them up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with the Baron now. And a wave. How much can they get?
Is it over? 30 seconds, 25 seconds on Crowny, 30 seconds on Nuke. I don't think they can end. There's a cask on Shio. The wave's a little bit far away, but that'll be a mid inhib. Might be a bot inhib as well. I don't think they can get the inhibitor itself. Maybe they can get the tower. How much damage do they have? Ebby's basing doesn't have the TP. Tower's gonna fall. Do they commit for the inhibitor? TP situation is down for Nuke. They're gonna go for it, and that'll be 2 inhibitors for Heretics. That makes the map looking to 2-0 BDS, and this Dragon Soul is gonna be everything. Shio.
Explosive cast coming out, the charm there as well. As Sheo pops the stopwatch, but immediately goes pop up towards Ebby on the backline. Inferno on towards everyone, but the charm again from BTO. This man does not miss as he finds another, and Heretics find another fight. I'm thinking it's Biden, because this game is over.
BTO back to back. Shuts down Crowny. You saw it for a brief second that he would maybe take over the fight, but denied once again by the Team Heretics mid laner. And with that play, they will cross the line into the top 4.
A date with Destiny next week against Fnatic as Heretics make playoffs for the first time in 2023.
I have to say, props to